Akahlulwa Ncokazi, a 16-year-old from Qorha village in Dutywa in the Eastern Cape, has published her first book, an isiXhosa book titled Liphupha Lam Eli. Published in January, the book, prompted by Ncokazi's passion for her home language, for poetry and learning, is meant to help more young people to read and write isiXhosa confidently. Liphupha Lam Eli, which translates to "This is my dream," is centered around themes of aspirations and perseverance, and tells the story of a young girl who dreams of becoming a medical doctor, inspired by Ncokazi's own dreams to study economics one day. And she joins us now to tell us more about the book and the inspiration behind it. Akahlulwa, good morning. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika, and congratulations on your first book.
Good morning, Susie. Thank you for inviting me in your interview.
So what inspired you to write a book? Because, I mean, as your name says, Akahlulwa, clearly you cannot be defeated by anything in this life.
One of the things that inspired me to write a book, I saw that many of my peers, they don't take their language, which is isiXhosa, seriously. So I decided to write a book so that I can elevate my language, which is isiXhosa.
I love that. And I understand that you've been interested in literature and writing since you were very young. How young were you when you started writing?
I was only 7 years old.
And who inspired you?
I can say this is my passion because I didn't get more inspired by my teachers. And I think one of the things that inspired me to write, it was my environment, because I was living with my grandmother. So my grandmother had a passion of writing, but the thing is, she did not take that passion very seriously.
Now, interesting you should talk about your grandma, because I read somewhere that your grandmother was also just as shocked as the teachers that your depth in isiXhosa is so deep. And your grandmother, where do you get such a deep level of understanding of isiXhosa? Where do you get so much deep Xhosa from?
I got those words from the books that I have read before, because I used to read more books that are written in isiXhosa. So I decided to read more books so that I can easily understand isiXhosa and I can speak isiXhosa confidently. One of the things that helped me to write deep isiXhosa is books that I used to read.
And did you start off with writing short stories? Where did your journey begin with writing?
My journey began when I was 7 years old, doing poetry in Kanana Academy. I used to write stories, short stories, as the teacher said, and many teachers would be amazed where I got the information and where I got such deep words in isiXhosa.
Yeah, and tell me something. Liphupha Lam Eli, how long did it take you to write?
Yes.
And how did it come about, the publishing of the book?
Okay. It took me about 3 weeks to write a book, but it took me so long to publish it because I didn't find a publisher. So one of people who helped me to find a publisher, it was my teachers, which is Mr. Naki and Mr. Nkiukwe. They helped me so much to find a publisher, and also Mr. Inga Mkalali, who gave me the number of the publisher.
That is fantastic. Tell us more about the publisher and what your journey has been with the experience with the publisher.
My publisher is Mama Nozukombana from Mthatha in the Eastern Cape province. She is a very sweet person. She is very patient and she is very understandable. And she's one of people who used to say to me, in English, she says, "Wait, your time is coming." And she gave me an opportunity to elevate my passion of writing. She gave me an opportunity to show people which is what I'm good at.
Now, before we let you go, and very briefly, what advice do you have for other young people out there about chasing their dreams? Because you managed to achieve yours.
All I can say to them, they should not let their dreams go into vanish. They should start thinking of what they want to do, because the minute you want to do something, you have to think at it first and think of possible ways that you can do that thing. And I think following a dream is not just a passion, but you should be determined. You should be always knowing where you are going. The minute you know where you are going, you know what you want to achieve. They should not, and they should never and never lose hope on achieving their dreams.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Akahlulwa. It's been an honor and a privilege. Where do people get the book?
Okay, people can get a book from Facebook, which is, they can search my teacher from Facebook, which is Lizzie Sentiwe, one of teachers who supported me in the journey of writing my book. And then another person they can search is Akahlulwa Ncokazi, which is my page on Facebook.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for the time.
They can get more information there.
Wonderful. Thanks for your time and all the best.